Hey folks, SC Closer here. Friends call me Vic, and this is another episode of Vic Sea Stories and Tall Tales. Today is the 50th episode. That's a little milestone for me. I decided I'd wear a little tie and a coat for you today, and I won't have that on during the episode, but I just put this, so when I got to the 50th, I would do a special little intro and thank everybody that's been watching. Please subscribe. Share with your friends, tell people about it. I got a lot more episodes to come. Hopefully I'll have another 50 before long. So anyway, thank you guys for watching, and here's number 50. Hey folks, SC Closer here. Friends call me Vic, and this is another episode of Vic Sea Stories and Tall Tales. Today we're going to get a little serious again, and I'm going to call this one, This Is Not a Drill. Okay, I think I've mentioned it before. We went through all these inspections and everything, and the last big one that we went through before we went on deployment was called a ref tray. Some people call it a ref draw. We call it a ref tray. And what that inspection was is it basically you had to prove that the ship was battle ready. So you went through drills that were simulating being under attack, and all kind of things were happening, and you had to be able to demonstrate that you can save the ship. Okay, that your guys are trained, that your crew is trained enough that they could save the ship in a mass, I think they used to call it a mass conflag or something, situation. And so we had passed that. In that inspection, we had to be able to set zebra. When we went to general quarters, we had to be able to set zebra, be on station in full battle dress in 7 minutes. Okay, we had 7 minutes to do this. Now, it took us a while to be able to do this in 7 minutes. And when I say set zebra, that just means you got to close all the hatches and doors and deck drains and ventilation systems, anything like that that had a big Z on it. If it said Z, Y, or X, anything like that, it had to be closed and secured. And so it took a few minutes to do that and to get on station. And plus, you were all over the ship, so you had to run to your general quarters station to start with. So that took time in itself. So we eventually passed this, and we were able to do this in 7 minutes. Well, when we were on deployment, we were out and we heard some chatter, I would say, over the 1MC, which is the ship's announcement system. And they were calling different things away, meaning that there was something going on the flight deck. We could tell by the things they were calling. And they called a bunch of different things. And after a few minutes, and we knew something was up, and after a few minutes, the bells started ringing. And they were like, general quarters. This is not a drill. Hostile Soviet aircraft inbound. Closing. Said, this is not a drill, general quarters. And we were like, holy crap. Because this is 1987, folks. We were just waiting to go at war with the Soviet Union. It was more of a matter of when than if. And so we took off. And I mean, everybody was running because we knew this was for real. This was for real, folks. And so we were running, and I was in repair locker 2 back then. And I got up there, repair locker 2, and man, we went around and we were setting zebra and doing everything we needed to do. And we ran up there, and for the first time, everybody got into the full battle dress that you're supposed to do. We had to tuck our pants legs into our boots. We had our rubber duckies on, which are your flotation devices in case you get thrown overboard or you have to jump overboard. We had on our battle helmets, these big heavy steel helmets we had to wear, and we hated those things, but we had them on. We had our gas mask with us just in case we got gassed. We had our gas mask. We had everything on station. and they called away the time. They always call the time once everybody reports back into DC Central. The zebra is set and everybody's on station. DC Central lets the bridge know, and they call the time. And they came back. Zebra set, 5 minutes. Everybody on station, we were ready to go in 5 minutes flat. 2 minutes off our time because we knew it was real. I am proud.